All right, so let's just go ahead and we're going to create a really quick video on InContact tech support. Okay, so the first thing you want to do when uh, creating a ticket is you want to gather evidence. That's what we'll call it gather evidence of the issue, so that InContact tech support can go back in and review, whatever that issue is. Okay. So before you go and submit a ticket, you're going to go and click on the top left corner of your screen in the 9-box grid. Go ahead and click on that and select ACD. I'm already in ACD, but just go ahead and select it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll all the way down and you're going to locate agent issues. It should be probably the second to last tab. Um, And once you click that, the page will refresh and you should see a listing of issue types and contact IDs and so on. And so what these are basically feedback from InContact. So remember that whenever someone submits a feedback, InContact does not, um, they don't actively look at these feedback, right? So in order for them to see the feedback, we actually have to submit it to InContact, all right? So say for instance, you have a contact specialist, several contact specialists that says we're having sound issues, right? So you would have to first, in order to submit a ticket, you would have to gather that evidence. So to do that, you're gonna click on the filter and you can filter by date if you like. So I just have it set to November 1st, and then the end date is November 8th. You can set it to whenever. So if a person says, I've had issues today, November 10th, and I've submitted several feedback reports, then you could just look at November 10th. And you would do that by clicking on the calendar and selecting that date. Okay. You could also search by agent name, team name, and so on and so on, and issue type. Okay. So if contact specialist is saying they're having sound issues, you just want to go ahead and go over and search for the sound issue. If you don't know what it is and it's just a specific contact specialist, then you could just look by name. So we'll just use someone that might report often. We'll just go ahead and we'll just use Maya because she's amazing at feedback. All right, and we see that Maya has several issues. So say Maya is saying, the calls keep disconnecting, they keep disconnecting, whatever the case might be. So I would pull at least 3 of the feedbacks that are let's say disconnecting, right? So this is one. So I want to make sure that I write down this contact ID. This is another one, so I want to make sure I write down this contact ID, and then this is also another one, right? So there are 3 contact IDs that I want to go ahead, and they're all disconnected unexpectedly. So I want to go ahead and copy this, save save this contact ID somewhere so that I can, when I go ahead and submit a ticket, I'll have that information, okay? So, all right, so let's go back. Yeah, looks like that's the same one. All right. All right, so once I'm done, well, I only have 2, but we'll just do 2. So once I'm done, I've collected the contact IDs. I'm going to go ahead and log in. So to log in, you're going to select your name. So it should have your initials at the top right corner of the screen. Go ahead and click on the little drop-down box, and you'll see a few options: My Profile, Support and Downloads, Developers Portal, and Sign Out. Click on Developers Portal, and then from there, you're going to click on Support. I know that it's sometimes confusing. People are like, oh, log in. Nope. For whatever reason, login is not login for people who are submitting a ticket. It's actually support. So you're going to go ahead and click on support, and it will let's see. Should take you to, well, it automatically, I'm already logged in. So it's not for whatever reason showing. Let's see. Let me see if I'm able to show how it looks. It's for whatever reason I'm logged in. Okay. So developers portal, support. All right, there we go. So this is what you should see as a login page. Your username is gonna, mine's a Bianca D. So Angela's will be Angela P. Maya's will be Maya Maya B. And then you're just gonna put in your password. If you don't remember your password, then click on forget password, and they will send you one. Your password is more than likely not the same password that you're using to log into Max Agent, so or InContact. Um, Once you're done, click submit. All right. And so now you are officially on the community page. This should look familiar to you. So when you're going to, when you submit a ticket, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to get technical support. So click on that. You don't need to click on any other ones. And then you'll see a couple other icons, manage cases, platform, maintenance, blah, 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 blah. Click on manage cases, all right? And then from there, you're going to create a case. To create a case, go to your far right-hand side of the screen and click create a case, all right? And then click open an incident. You don't need to click on anything else, just open an incident, all right? And select the account number. There's only one account number. Just go ahead and select that. And then for you guys, it's either going to be stuck contact agent or other product service or service issues. So if you click stuck contact agent and click next, you won't have any other options really. You just click write down the subject, the description, the primary contact, which will be you, since you're the one troubleshooting it. But let's say we choose something else. So let's say I click on other product or service issue and then click next. Then I have a few other options to choose from. So it's really based off of what the issue is. For usually though, it's going to be like the stuck one. But you could also choose, let's see, um, reporting, no. That's actually, oh, Max Agent. Oops, sorry. Go ahead and click on Max Agent, omni-channel routing, and then click Next, and then put the subject, description, and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna poop, and then click Next, and then you want to select the severity, and it does give you severity definitions, the impact definition. So select if it's impacting um, to where you can't answer the phone, or the person can't answer the phone, or whatever the case might be, um, then you would probably put performance issue or core business service down, something of the sort. And then the impact. So if it's just an individual person, it'll be individual. If it's some people, less than 25. If it's more than some, then between 25 and 50. And if it's everyone, over 50. But if it's everyone, then 9 times out of 10, we would be the ones, me or Margaret would be the ones to submit this ticket. But anyways, then click next, and then you want to select your availability. Once you select your availability, click next again. And then you want to go ahead and upload a photo. Make sure you upload your photo. The one thing I forgot to mention is in the description piece, make sure that you notate you you go ahead and you're as detailed as possible, because if you're not detailed, they're just going to ask you what's going on. So you want to put the contact, the 3 contact IDs, what you've done to troubleshoot the issue, what's going on, and how frequently it's happening. So just as much details as possible. All right. And then once you're done, you're just going to click submit, and that's it. All right. Hopefully that was helpful.